Hey guys, how's it going? I'll try to be as quick as possible, but very informative with this video. So what I have here, it's a budget setup, gaming setup. I mean gaming, or you can use it for like everything basically. So this is HP Elitedesk 800 G3. There's an 800 G4, 800 G2 as well, and stuff like that. But this is specifically is the 800 G3. There is a 600 and a 400 Elitedesk, and then the G, that's the generations basically, the letter G. So this is the 800 G3 Elitedesk. So these I bought it for like a year ago for about $190. I sold it now for $210, equipped with an i7 6700, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, 2133 megahertz. I love 3200 to be honest, but yeah, I just had 2133 megahertz RAM and 1 terabyte of an SSD. It wasn't an M.2, it was just a regular 2.5-inch SSD. Totally fine. It has a DVD burner here. Yeah, I mean, I don't even care if it's a burner or just a reader. I don't even use it. So, well, I did a few little changes. One thing is, it was actually a downgrade to an i5 6500, still 16 gigs of RAM and 512, actually 480 gigabytes of SSD. So still same amount of RAM, an SSD, and an i5 6500 instead of the 6700. Because I was thinking about selling it, I was building something else with the i7 6700, etc. So the i5 6500 in this one, it's a 4-core, 4 threads only. So performance is not the best. But you can get one of these with an i7 6700, which is a 4-core, 8-thread processor. Pretty similar performance to the 7700. So it's, you can also get it with the 7700, or sometimes slightly newer than these, you can get an i7 8700. That's pretty good. I'm gonna show you the insides of these, to show you what's so special about these compared to, let's say, the Dell Optiplexes that you see out there, and some IBM, and even Acer has one that's pretty nice. But I'll tell you something, and it has to do with airflow. So let me open these up. Oh, before I do that, just mind, whenever you're looking at this online, there's one that will have only 2 USB ports here, so slightly smaller, or the very new ones will have like one USB type A and a type C. So it means it's slightly smaller, and then around the back, you know what, let me just rotate these now. Oh wait, I almost forgot, this is going to be paired with an RTX3050 low profile. So 6 gigabytes of GDDR6, 18 ray tracing cores, and 70 watts TDP, so you don't need any external power. There's more videos on my channel about this graphics card, and I'm going to be uploading more, benchmarks and gaming content. So let me just put it on the side for now. So one thing I did was getting, it had a Wi-Fi USB adapter dongle when I bought it. It was, it wasn't so good. So I have Wi-Fi 6E now. So let me just flip it before I go inside. It came with all the, the brackets. I just had the card inside, took it out for the video now, and I'll put it back in and I'll show you all the details. So, this is like very loaded, to be honest. 180 watt power supply, 4 USB 3.0 back here, 2 USB 2.0, VGA, you won't be using that. Display port, it doesn't have any HDMI outputs. So you only get it with whenever you install one of your graphics cards. So yeah, I drilled some holes to put these antennas. I bought the antennas separately for like $15. The Wi-Fi card was about $20, and then it's Wi-Fi 6E, pretty fast. And yeah, to get inside, I'll show you. It's very simple. You know, I should have made those holes a little bit farther out, but it is what it is. You know, still, you know, they work. It works. So there's one Phillips screw that goes here. I took it out already. So you know what? Let me just take another second. I'll put my camera up here. With this, sorry. All right. Just 1 second. So yeah, one thing in comparison to a PS4, okay, it's just, you know, it's wider. It's like a little bit more than double the size of it, but yeah, basically double the volume. So let's get inside. It's super easy. So remove the Phillips screw from back there. I'm gonna make sure this camera, what we really need to see in here. So once you take the Phillips screw out, just go like that, push it back. You can push it like, you know, be confident it's not gonna break. Lift this up, and that's it. So push back, lift up, that's it. So what's so special about this? First, right here, the PCIe port, the 16 lane PCIe is up here and not down here. If you get like 600 or like Elitedesk 600 or Elitedesk 400, and if it's like the Optiplex, the PCIe port will be like down here, and then you'll have like a I mean the one that's by 16 lanes. Then you will have one of these by you know, by 4, and you will have to use only, you will be able to use only a single slot graphics card. Then there are some other computers like I saw Acer, Aspire, something. The thing is, the power supply was somewhere else, and this was very close to the chassis back here, down here. So you were able to, you will be able to fit a dual slot graphics card. Then it will be against the chassis, and the air, like, it needs to pull air from this side. So with this computer here with the Elitedesk 800 G3, I'll show you. You put it here, and then you have a decent gap here, so you will pull some air from there. One thing I want to show, and it's gonna be very essential, is like you just have to lift this tab up. There's no screws here, right? Let me show you. There's my SSD, but it has an M.2, like an M.2 slot down there. You can put an M.2 like 22 by 30 and 22 by 80. PCIe Gen 3. There's my Wi-Fi card. I run the wires back there, whatever. Back here, sorry, the cables. And yeah, like I said, I drill some holes and put my antennas out there. So okay, whenever you want to install your graphics card, so like I said, this tab, just lift it up, push it out like that, remove the 2 brackets that will be here. I took mine out already. Lift this up, but there's one trick. If you get this card, I'm gonna put a link in the description below for this. You have to make sure, because of the length. I know like an RX 6400 will be okay here, the single slot, because it's also slightly shorter than these. Yeah, and also the ARC A380 is slightly shorter than this card. So what you can do is actually just rotate these, get a flathead, a screwdriver. There will be like one of these metal, like not the shroud, like one of these pieces. It's actually to hold the hard drive in place, or like an SSD. It's just like this. Let me see if I can make the camera focus a bit more here. And there's just one little tab there. It's gonna be up here. I removed mine already. Let me see. Push it down again. All right. It's like right there. So you just lift it up with a flat-headed screwdriver. So it's basically, I'm gonna show you with this one here. I don't know where I put it. So just like that, put the flathead in there, lift it up, and then this, just like pull it like this, and it will just come off. because by like 1 or 2 millimeters, it will let you have enough clearance to put this card in. So let me show you. Now, once you remove that, like you must remove it. So yeah, just put your card inside. All right, sorry, I wanted to make it shorter, but this is very essential, to be honest. What am I doing? Just I just wanted everybody to be able to see. Yeah, just do it like that. Oh, make sure this is down your PCIe tab, like down here. Just push that down. Alright, come on. Yeah, right there. Push it down until it clicks. Then you put this up. But one thing I'm going to do, I saw the temps, they were in a school as I like them. It's all up to you. You can remove this to have more airflow. That's what I'm gonna do now before I do more game testing. So there's gonna be also more dust coming in, depending on where you keep your computer and whatever. So you can leave this on, but without this you will get better temps for sure, because there's gonna be more air coming through here, more airflow. And the exhaust is gonna be basically through these and some of the holes back here. Not a lot, to be honest. The airflow is kind of limited. So have it there, close this here, and you can, just push this down. But like I said, hey, what's that? So like I said, you must remove the little metal thingy from here. So yeah, just push it down like this. You see the clearance? It's almost touching. There's like maybe 2 millimeter gap or something like that. Yep. So let me just close it. And yeah, after this, you will see some gaming content. Yeah, just push this down like that. It's like an inch away from the top. You wiggle it, you will find your way. Then just push it in like this. Make sure to put the screw back here. Let me rotate this again. The screw goes right there. There's just one Phillips. And yeah, that's how it looks back here. The power supply, like I said, it's 180 watts. So an i7 6700 is only 65 watts. The card is 70 watts, so that's 135. So you're left with 55 watts for like RAM and other stuff, and the motherboard, and any peripherals that you connect. So two USB 3.0 ports up here, two USB 2.0 ports. 3.0 here, 2.0 here, and this one is actually good for charging. Like you don't like you can plug like your cell phone here, and even if the computer is off, you will get some USB power. And there's a USB Type-C right here. So yeah, thank you for watching. And after this section, now it's gonna be the gaming part. Thank you for watching.